Welcome, everyone, to another Educators in VR event. My name is Laurel. I am the Director of Educators in VR, and I am here with Chris Matson. You have so many titles. I want to call you Master Whiz-Bang of the whole world of Engage XR. Massive pioneer in all things immersive, corporation stuff, immersive training, immersive education, the whole wide world of just immersive imagination. And today we are celebrating, I'm so excited, Engage XR's 4.1 update. This brings us some amazing features and updates, which I've listed out for in our Discord and all our social media, but most importantly, some huge improvements to generative AI, because this is the future of immersive education and immersive business. Chris, I did a podcast prep interview. We're going to be recording it here soon. And by a person who's looking at corporate business techniques and things and really expanding upon, what is the future and where are the trends in business, and said, how is VR going to apply to business? And I'm like, how is it not? We are heading towards that Star Trek holodeck future, where holograms and everything are a part of our day-to-day lives. It may seem weird now because it's the early, diaper crawling stage where we got this, stuff on our face and all the different, there's some barriers and affordances that we have to make, but we are heading for it, and AI is going to take us there.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
Take us there, Chris.
That is, and that is one of our literally one of our stated goals is we want to produce a holodeck type experiences. And for those that don't know what the holodeck is, and I'm surprised, Laurel, maybe we're showing our age. A lot of people don't know what the holodeck is anymore. And I'm like,
come
what?
On.
That was
There's
staple back in my day.
Yeah, but there's like 45 different Star Trek shows that have aired right now.
Right,
and a new one coming next year. So everybody should know what the holodeck is right
you
now.
would
But anyway,
think, but I'm surprised they don't. So holodeck gives us the ability, and my how far we've come in 10 years, right? Where now we can speak things into existence, which is, that's the holodeck. Hey, computer, put me in the following simulation. Computer, create the following 3D model, etc. And in our last couple builds, we have had the ability to bring in skyboxes, which is super cool, super powerful, but still you're limited to just the skybox, which is a great starting point.
But it's a 2D variation. It's a 3D variation of 2D.
Right.
Which is great, but it's still, we need to go further.
Yeah.
Because you know why, Chris? Here's my number one reason. I hate dusting. I want to have something physical. I want to have something I could physically sit on, that I could move around, I could pick up, and I can move and interact with, and I don't have to dust it.
Yes, it's funny. You sound like my mom says this the other day. Why are you generating 3D objects in virtual reality? If you make a planter, I want it to be sitting here on my table. I said, guess what, Mom? You take that GLB file, you put it in a 3D printer, and you've got exactly that. So what we do create in virtual reality can definitely be created in the physical world as well. So here we are now in 4.1 release, and now for the first time, we are now able to speak 3D models into existence. Now, I got to tell you, Laurel, when I first did this, my expectations were a bit low. I thought, it's a lot like the image generation when you had 6-7 fingers on a hand, and it took a while to get where we are now, now it's incredible. People are struggling to tell the difference between a AI generated image and a photograph, right? We're at that point now, and I do expect 3D models to get to that point as well. But I will tell you this, my expectations were kind of in that realm of early image generation, and I will tell you, this does surpass that. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually looks pretty decent. Like, this is actually usable. So we're going to go into a creator's room, and I think we're just going to play. I made an AI construction builder, right? He's coming in his little construction suit and everything, and we're just going to pick each other's brains, and let's let AI create us a space.
I'm ready. Oh, honey,
And
I'm
let's see
so
where we
ready.
go with this. All right, cool. So
Yeah.
to do this, we're gonna go there. Look at that. There comes the portal down. We're gonna go
Yes.
ahead and walk on through here
Come on,
to
join
our
us.
creators room.
Yay.
All right. Well, let's
Excellent.
bring in my AI here, and we'll get going with this. This is gonna be so much fun. Creator bot. Here we go. Good old Archimedes. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hello, I'm just a bot, but I'm ready to help you with anything you need. How about you? How's your day going?
It's going. It's going pretty good, Archimedes. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Archimedes was quite the thinker, wasn't he? What's on your mind today? Any interesting topics or questions you want to explore?
You have no idea, sir. So we are some of the cool things about the upgrades we've made with the VR, with the AI bots, is we can do dual processing, multiple processing now. So it used to be when you would send the AI off on a task, you would have to wait for that task to be completed before you could ask or create something else. That's no longer the issue. We can just do multiple things simultaneously with the bot. We were also restricted in the past to not having it actively searching the web for today's information. It was, it was all based on a date many months ago. I remember when, the presidency changed, it still thought the prior president was in, this sorts of things. But now let's test this out. What's some of the latest news from space today? So now he is going to take a little bit longer because he's searching. You can see that he is actually searching the web right now for a response.
Okay. And while
Here are
it's
some significant
thinking,
space news
we can
events
talk over
from
it.
October 2023. October 6th.
Oh, that's October 6th. Please search the web and give me the current news regarding space. Anything exciting happening?
It's sometimes better to give them the
Here are
date
some of the
itself.
latest news from space in October
Oh,
2023.
I don't know why he's going
1.
back.
Virgin
Yeah,
Galactic
just give
had
him
a
today's
successful
It
date.
could be. It could be
Yeah,
that
it's a
maybe I
date.
didn't. It could be that maybe I didn't even check the box. I don't know. But let's.
Close enough.
Or there's
I
just
hope I
nothing
checked the
going
other
on.
boxes.
I just want to
Yeah.
let people know, those of you who have, so is it just enterprise or who has access? What account level has access to the AI?
So anybody with an educator's account,
Right.
enterprise account, lower education account has access to the bot builder.
Okay, but not a straight pro account doesn't.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So for those that do have that higher level access, when you look at the AI builders, you have to come into Engage through 2D because there's typing involved. And then you can fill out all things. The checkbox keeps getting longer and longer and longer of the features and abilities you can hand to the AI, which is so exciting. It's also just a little bit overwhelming. So I'm eager for when it gets to the point where the UI will say, okay, here's how to control this category of things. Here's how to control this category of things. It's heading that way because of the sophistication. Right now, it's controllable, but it's really amazing how you can really narrow that down to I want it to be able to only do this or only do that or do everything. I love that.
All right, let's try this one. What do you guys? Here we are. What is it? Tuesday today. Where do we want to be? Let's pick an environment and let's create a skybox to get started using AI. Any thoughts of where we might want to go? What kind of environment? Lance, do I see
Someplace
your hand
cool.
raised over there?
Well, I was gonna say a flowery meadow. was gonna say.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's do that. Are you able to create a
Could you repeat
skybox
that,
for us?
please?
Are you able to create a? Are you able to create
Could
a?
you repeat?
Oh, God, I don't know what's going on here. He's gone off the rails. Here we go. Are you able to create a skybox for us?
Could you repeat that, please?
Are you able to create a? Are you able to create a skybox for us?
Absolutely. What kind of skybox do you have in mind? A starry night, a sunset, a dreamy landscape, or something else? Let me know your preference.
Create a skybox of a forest meadow full of beautiful wildflowers.
Oh, you didn't say time of day, so it's going to be interesting to see what it does.
Could be night, could be day.
I've
We
initiated the
just don't
creation of
know.
a skybox featuring a beautiful forest meadow with wildflowers and a clear blue sky. It may take a moment
Okay,
to
that's great.
process. I'll let you know when it's ready.
All right. Now, like I said, we can do multiple things while he's putting this together. So, Steph, maybe we can come up with a 3D object that we can throw in that environment. Any idea what you might want to bring in?
How about a wheelbarrow?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, well, we just got the
Whoa.
skybox,
There you
guys.
go.
There we go. Look at this. This looks pretty
Oh,
darn good.
my.
I'm impressed. Okay, guys, so I'm going to adjust this. I don't want to make you all sick. I'm going to blow this up
Yeah.
as big as I possibly can here. Here we go. We'll move it up a little bit too.
Yeah, so it feels like we're falling. We're not. Just
Yeah,
you know,
we're not.
Look up. Look up. If it bothers you, look up. There's joy of skyboxes without a floor.
Okay, I've got that pretty large. I'm going to lock that in place up there. There we go. So here we are in a meadow. This turned out pretty good, didn't it? I like it. Are you all able to? Is anybody not able
Yeah.
to see the skybox?
It's beautiful.
We good? Okay, great.
No,
Let's
it's
get the
gorgeous.
wheelbarrow going. Create a 3D model of a wheelbarrow.
Now, wheelbarrows are fascinating because they come in every shape and size.
I've initiated the
know.
creation of a 3D model of a wheelbarrow. It's currently processing. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like in the meantime.
Darla,
Yes.
do you have something you might want us to bring in?
How about a horse and carriage?
Ooh, okay. Let's I'm going to say let's try it. Let's put it to the test. I mean, this is all experimental. I was going to say maybe we should create a horse and create a carriage, but let's just do it a horse and carriage and see what it actually does.
Okay.
Create a 3D model of a horse and carriage.
For those that just came in, we are playing with the new AI
I've
from
initiated the
Engage
creation of a
in the new
3D
version of
model of a horse and
4.1.
carriage. It's currently being processed.
I
If
can
you have
see.
any other requests or need something else in
Yeah,
the
it's
meantime,
two.
feel free to
Here we
let me
go.
know.
So we got two models being created down here right now.
Yeah.
One is 50% done and the other's 22% so far.
And Chris, how do we have two? You want for those that came in late? We have two
Yeah,
models going
because we do multi-threaded generation now, that the AIs can do multiple tasks simultaneously now,
Love
which
it.
is great. So we could just throw in another one. In fact, let's do that. Peter, do you have something you might want to bring in?
You really, we're going to test this thing. Come on,
Mhm.
Peter.
Yes.
Yeah, we are in the nature. We have some nice things to be created. Let's put some future into it. Maybe some kind of humanoid robot.
Ooh, okay. All right.
That's excellent.
Create a
Excellent.
3D model of a humanoid robot.
I've initiated the creation of a 3D model of a humanoid robot. It's currently processing, so it will be ready soon. If you have any other requests or ideas, feel free to share.
Okay, this one's going to be done here in just a
Almost,
second.
yeah.
Do you want something we can
Well-
put in the wheelbarrow, I wonder? Like a
Yeah, but let's hold off for just a second because we don't want to overtax some of the people that are on limited Wi-Fi right now until we know what's coming out of here. What's really important is how do we structure a prompt to ask of this AI? So you very clearly said, can you create an image of or create a 3D model of? Can you go through some of the prompts so that we know how to address it?
Oh, yeah. So with a model, you're just going to want to literally say 3D model. That's the signal. You could also say 3D mesh. Oh, my goodness. Look at this, guys. This is what I mean.
Look at
By I am
Oh, my
actually
God, I have one
pleasantly
of those.
surprised by how well
That's cool.
these models are
That looks
looking,
very
guys.
detailed.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wow.
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 And let's do this. I'm going to just go into the IFX library here, and I'm going to type in grass. I know we've got a ton of grass models in there. Let's bring in kind of a little grassy plain here. Let's see this one. No,
Yeah,
that's
something to
too.
stand on.
We need a
No.
natural light model in there as well. Let's
Yeah.
do grass. Let's see. I got 3 pages worth of grass here. Let's see. Grass small. How about this? There we go.
When and any other time have we ever had a statement like that? 3 pages
Yes.
full of grass.
Oh, it's got to be. Yes.
Right there we go. It's starting to look a little better. Bring in a little
Here
ground
comes
here.
the horse.
Oh,
and
get out of here! We just got
Yeah.
the horse. Now,
It just
now.
it just
The
No way.
horses are on
is before the cart.
The horse
horse is before the
might or
cart.
might not have 6 legs.
Oh no, the horse does have too many
Oh,
legs.
wow.
Yeah.
No.
And
Poor
I'll
horse.
grab it here in a sec. It's still building
Oh my
it, so
God,
let's
that
give
is
it a little
still,
bit of
that
time.
is too funny. Oh God,
Coolio.
Darla, brilliant.
What?
That is brilliant.
I was
Oh my
just about
God.
There
to
we
say,
go.
are these objects
How
taken out of
hilarious.
Sketchfab? I guess I got my answer. They're
No.
not
No.
taken out
No,
of
no, no,
Sketchfab.
no, no. These are literally being generated on the fly. They are coming from nowhere other than AI.
Oh
Oh, my
wow,
Lord.
that's interesting.
Wow.
Which I
Wow.
think this is a usable wheelbarrow. Horse and carriage. I was a little worried about that. Maybe in my
Yeah.
prompt I could have said horse pulling a carriage. What I did say was a
Yeah.
horse and carriage, so it didn't know.
It's
Prompting.
always
for
about the
something that was
specific. It's
just
got to be
made,
specific.
You know?
Robot is here.
Yeah, I
Robot
probably would
has
have done it
arrived.
Yeah, there's
if we had
there's some-
asked from
yeah.
separately.
Oh,
Oh, a robot.
Oh, there's the robot.
Oh.
The robot is here. I'm going to bring in a
Oh
point
my
light as
gosh.
well. Let's light some things up. Where is the sun? Do we have that sun's right up there. I'm going to put a point light up where that sun is and give us a little extra light coming down on us. There we go. Interesting. It's cool because look, it put actually a shiny
That
texture
is
on that robot.
Wow.
Look at that.
that is
Yeah.
amazingly well done. Really well done.
Pretty cool. Make a giant robot there. How one's that?
Yeah, that makes up for the horse.
It does. The horse is a little bit of a disaster, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the horse. I love the horse.
I think it was carved.
Don't
looks like it was
diss
carved
any
out of wood.
disabled horses,
Okay.
Um,
Good
that-
question
and
here.
besides,
Can one
it's a
save
great
these models
metaphor.
in which case how?
Yes.
save.
So here's what's cool. Because I'm the one that's running the AI, when I ask it to build something, these 3D models are automatically added into my 3D model library in the Cloud File Manager. Just like the skybox is also added. And of course, if I put all of these things into share mode and I change the session setting to allow for you all to take a snapshot, and I'll do that at the end of this. I'll do that. You guys can all have a copy of this when we're done. Then you can
Oh,
save this
excellent.
snapshot that you can use at another time.
Even him. Yep. And him.
Yay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Let's see
love
where
it.
let's light
Did
that
you
up
lose
a
your
little bit
light?
more.
Okay.
Yeah, let me grab that light again here. It's not lighting up as much as I was hoping for. Let's see. Oh, I can see it's
There you go.
lighting up now. There we go.
It's
There
trying,
we
yeah.
go. It's much brighter. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and
I
that
really
horse looks
want to know how it made the horse and carriage. Like, what went wrong? Like, what was its design process? I'm
yeah,
just
I
so
mean, if you
curious.
want to try, let's try.
Mhm.
I say we try another one just for kicks, and let's add a little bit more to the prompt and see if it actually makes any kind of a difference. Here we go. Create a 3D model of a black horse pulling a green carriage.
Nice.
again, this is
The
testing
3D
time. Like,
model
this
of a
is
black
so
horse
new.
pulling a green
We
carriage
sometimes don't
is
even know
being
what it's
processed.
capable of.
If you need anything else in the meantime,
Chris,
just
if you're
let me
talked
know.
over by someone else while you're giving a prompt, is that going to be a problem?
Won't matter at all. Nope. He only hears when you click above his head saying "Ask me." It's only listening to that person. Now, looking ahead
Oh.
down the road, we're gonna have an open listening AI as well that will listen to the entire room and join in our conversations. And the nice thing about
Wow.
that is that then you can ask it to summarize your meetings. You can have it to pick out the actionable
Oh.
items, and you can have it play a role in that meeting, a project manager or whatever you want that role to be. And they already, I don't know if you guys know this, you probably have been around educators in VR long enough to know that I can easily make Archimedes here into any expert that I want. I could even have him become an expert on forest meadows and even give us a quiz, multiple choice quiz on the forest and things like that very easily. Have you guys already experienced that somewhat in
Some of you
Engage?
should have. Some may have. We've done that. Yeah. What's
Oh,
also interesting is one of the guardrails is that you can restrict the AI to just the host. So only the host can speak to it. It's one
Yes.
of the lovely options for teachers who want to make sure that the students aren't driving the AI and the rest of the class crazy by putting a little bit of
Mhm.
guardrail on there. Yeah. Oh,
Chris,
adding more grass. I love it.
how well does it do buildings?
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. What do we want to? Oh, I wonder if we could just do if it can create an entire small village, just leave it very broad like that. Let's see what would happen.
Put a village
Create
in the
a
forest.
3D model of a forest village.
I've initiated the creation of a 3D model of a forest village. It will feature rustic wooden houses,
Oh,
surrounding trees, a small pond, and pathways. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to create or discuss.
that's very interesting.
Wow.
Okay,
Might
I
have to
think
adjust the scale.
this could, yeah, it could get real ugly when I take it up to life size scale. Let's try this too.
Yeah.
Create a 3D model of a sleeping dragon.
Ooh.
So it's Robert.
I've created the 3D models for the following: wheelbarrow, horse and carriage,
Yes.
humanoid robot,
Yes.
black horse pulling a green carriage,
Yes.
forest village, sleeping dragon. Each model
That's
is currently
much
being
better.
processed. If you have more requests or ideas, feel free to share.
I like it much better, guys.
Almost.
And again, it's not, I mean, this, like I said, it's not as bad as when images were first coming about, right? Remember how
Right.
sloppy and crazy and everyone said there's just no way those are ever going to replace artists because it just looks like dog crap. But here we are today. Give this another 4 months, 5 months,
Oh
we're going
yeah.
to see vast improvements on these things. Here, let's make it actually life size here. There we go.
How will it
So is this
know
based-
that there's a problem though? Like why would it improve? How will it improve?
Well, let's do
Good
the
question.
because the folks that are putting these generative 3D model AIs, they're constantly working on how to perfect it more and more and more. But I am curious. You bring up an interesting idea that I want to try out because I don't know if you know this, but our AIs can also view through a person's eyes and comment on what you're looking at. So if I pulled a chart up, for example, I could have the AI look at the chart and tell me about that chart and converse with me about that chart. So I'm curious, let's get the AIs, let's look at that. I'm going to have it look at this horse over here. I want to have it explain to me what it thinks of this piece. Here we go.
Wow.
Analyze this 3D model and tell me what you think about it. Be as critical as you would like.
Now, something that's really important here is that it sees through the person who is asking the question, not the AI's eyes, but through the person who is asking the question.
So what I just did is I heard a little picture snap and I saw a little frame that tells me what was just sent to the AI. So give him a couple minutes here. He's going to comment on that. Move him over here by the horse. There we go.
Here's the analysis of the 3D model of the black horse pulling a green carriage. Design 1. Horse. The horse's design captures a strong and elegant breed, and its posture appears natural, suggesting movement. This adds a dynamic feel to the scene. 2. Carriage. The carriage has a traditional aesthetic with a curved roof, complemented by the
It's
contrasting
looking at the
green
green
color.
one over there.
However, the
Yeah.
vibrancy
I
of the
think
colors
so.
could be adjusted for better harmony. Proportions. 1. Horse size. Generally accurate proportions for a realistically depicted horse, well-muscled, and limbs appropriately sized for pulling. 2. Carriage dimensions proportions are mostly fitting, but slight adjustments to wheel size or body height could enhance realism, ensuring the wheels can adequately support the weight.
Can you
Textures.
ask it what color the
Yeah.
carriage is? Maybe that'll help,
Yeah.
just to know which one.
Analyze
fascinating.
what I am looking at and tell me how many legs you see on this horse and what color the horse is. Okay. I just heard the picture go off. Let's see what he says.
In the image of the horse, 3 legs are visible, while one is obscured by the carriage. The horse appears to be brown in color, with a smooth coat.
Okay.
If you have more details or questions about the image, feel free to share.
Oh, Chris, it's the
That
angle
horse
that you were
model looks
pretty
pretty messed
Yeah.
up to
Yeah.
me. Can you
Yeah,
critique that,
but
please?
depending on the
He sees
angle
the
that
3
you're
legs
looking
in the
at
front.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Ah,
The village is ready, and the
the
dragon
village is
ready.
ready.
Oh,
Oh, ooh, I like that.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That's cool.
That is
that's
very
gorgeous.
nice. I like that iridescent
Critical
they put on
analysis
it.
of the 3D model of the horse. Geometry. The geometry of the horse model has a basic likeness to a horse, but there are several areas for improvement. While the silhouette captures its anatomy, finer details like muscle structure and joints are underdeveloped. The legs could use more defined joints, and the head needs additional detail to depict features like the eyes and ears realistically.
There we go. That's
Texturing.
real.
The texturing on the model is lacking in variation and depth. The base color shows an overall idea of the horse's coat, but it appears flat and could benefit from a dynamic range of colors and highlights to simulate the sheen of horse fur, adding textures to represent the main.
Cool. Go ahead and cancel that. Notice
Yeah, interesting.
doing an entire village looks to be a bit of a stretch. So I would think if we wanted to create a village, we would probably want to do house at a time, pond
Yeah.
separate, all of those. I mean,
Yeah,
I do
Then
appreciate
trees
the effort
separate.
here.
that is actually
if-
really amazing considering.
I mean, the
Right.
trees look like they're made of individual gigantic leaves. It's not. It's interesting.
Let's put it out in the distance. See how that looks. Yeah, that one's a little bit rough doing in a whole village. Let's
Mhm.
Yeah.
let's put it to the test and just do like a little cottage, a forest cottage. Please create a 3D model of a cottage from Hansel and Gretel.
So that's fascinating because you asked it to go into a
I
colloquial,
started
a
creating a 3D
mythology.
model of a cottage
Yeah.
inspired by Hansel and Gretel.
And
Nice.
Hansel and Gretel
Whimsical
has
design with a
many
gingerbread
sources
roof
to it.
and candy
There's a whole lot of
decorations.
variations.
I'll let you know when it's completed.
Mm.
If you have any specific details you'd like me to include, feel free to share.
Create a 3D model of a witch inspired by Hansel and Gretel.
Fabulous.
I've initiated the creation of a 3D model of a witch inspired by Hansel and Gretel. It'll feature a classic design with a pointy hat, flowing robes, and a magical staff. Once it's completed, I'll let you know. If there's anything else you'd like in the meantime, feel free to ask.
Yes, I do actually. Play a video of a meadow soundtrack.
Huh.
It
May or
seems
may
I
not
can't
get-
play videos directly. However, I can suggest some great soundtracks. Are you looking for something?
Let me try this. Oh, there it goes. He did play it. That's him.
Ooh,
Okay, but there's no screen. It's just the music.
just the
Well,
That's why he said
we
I
can
can
say
play video.
soundtrack.
I can
Yeah.
see the screen. It looks like here's what's
Oh.
interesting: Tron, Avatar, Jurassic Park, Harry Potter. It's a
There it
whole soundtrack thing of
Okay.
all these different things. So
So if everybody brings up their menu and goes to the play button, which is the shared screen button, you can see the video. It's not appearing in world,
Oh.
but you can actually
could
see it
easily
on their
ask
menu.
the AI to bring in the
Oh.
IFX of a screen
There,
too.
or
right
or
there.
the host
Oh,
shares.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, the host
So
shares
it just didn't produce the screen to put it on.
Let's do this. Play a video of meadow sound effects. Oh, he's changing it.
I've started playing the sound effects of a meadow.
There we go.
Enjoy the soothing sounds of nature. If you need anything else, just let
Mouth
me know.
hood. Oh, that's funny. That's mouth hood
Oh, it is.
in Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that, Laurel?
Oh,
Yeah.
very.
We
Very
drive
much
by
so.
it
There
a
we
lot.
go. So now we've got
That's
this
really
audio.
pretty.
That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. That adds a little flavor to things, doesn't it?
No kidding.
I love it. Now I'm not hearing it.
I'm here. Who's
I hear
who
it.
else is not hearing it? I'm hearing it.
I am not.
I'm not hearing it.
Oh, interesting.
Are
Okay.
you on?
I see it.
Is it just
I've just
is
checked
it
my
just the
volume
nature
and it's
sound?
turned up.
Is
yeah.
the
it-
flowers moving for you in the video cover?
Yes.
Yes.
see the
Yes.
flowers
Yeah, I see
walking?
them.
It's moving for me.
But
And
the
I hear
audio's
wind
not
noise.
working. Interesting. Let
Yeah,
me pause
I'm
it.
at one
gonna
minute
pause it
and the sound
and
is on
play.
and I
Let's try that
turned up the
again.
volume.
You know what? I did. Let's. How's that?
Is it
playing for you
just the
now?
wind noise that we should be listening to?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the wind.
I'm just hearing
And
the
birds.
birds.
Okay, I
Birds
hear it very well.
chirping,
Yeah.
I hear that very
birds
well.
chirping. Guys, we have a visitor. It looks like.
Oh,
Wow,
Wow.
that's wild. Look
it
at
looks
that.
like a
like
witch.
a
It looks
toy.
like one of Terry
Let's put her on the
Pratchett's
trail.
witches.
Look
It
at
does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Margaret from Margrath from Terry Pratchett. Oh,
This.
wonderful.
Look at that. How fun.
Okay, how are we doing on our? We should be really
Cottage?
close to our cottage.
Oh,
yeah.
it's generating a mesh right now. It says on the cottage.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh.
There. Oh. It's a.
There you go.
It's handsome.
It's gingerbread.
Funny. Look at that.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's wonderful. Right with the dragon.
Wow.
How
And the
fun.
wizard.
There we go. Nice.
Isn't that something?
Let's see.
So what else can we do, Chris? This is incredible.
Well, let's, this kind of reminds me like we could see maybe a fairy or something flying around. So let me try this. Let's add another new effect to this. Give me 1 second. See what I can find.
Is it possible to turn down the sound effects a little?
Absolutely.
If you
Oh,
hit on
thank-
the play button, you can turn it down yourself too.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that.
I'm
Yeah, I
inside
don't
the
see-
house.
I don't see an option to turn things down in the play
If you
button.
if you hit the
I
went
little
inside the
needs
house.
to be resized
icon
a
for the
little.
audio.
Is it? You mean under settings?
Oh, yeah,
or
look at
play?
those guys.
No,
They're
no,
small,
no.
this
On the-
giant house.
on the play
Oh, look at that. You can get
Button.
inside it.
hit
Yeah.
the little speaker and it will slide out an audio thing. I'm struggling with it right now.
I don't see
wonder
any
if-
speakers.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
only
down
for
in the
some
lower-
people.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I
I
think
think
that's
it
for
says-
hosts.
only.
Only hosts. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
The
Look
heck?
at
That was
it.
a long walk.
I see the fairy in my screen.
Well, you're going to see it here. Here we go, right here above
Let
the
it just fly
wheelbarrow.
out.
Oh no!
Ah,
There we
there.
go.
Look above the wheelbarrow right here.
Look at that.
Oh, it even had sounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
There
What
it is
you got?
again. Oh, large fairy. Whoa, look out, fairy.
Oh my goodness. Look at this thing.
It's kind of lacking a mid-drift, but other than that,
It is.
On the
Kinda
screen,
fun,
it's
though.
not though.
oh,
Interesting. Yeah.
oh, blue as green screen.
Oh, she is for
I
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Let's see what else.
We
I
all
got.
said it at the same time.
It's interesting that it's creating these things with like a sort of photogrammetry sort of feel. Like they're not like flat surfaces. They're like, I don't know what I mean, but except for that one, that's different.
I mean, these are 2D green screen.
Yeah, these are 2D
Yeah.
green screens.
Yeah, what was the prompt for that though?
No prompt for that. I just grabbed that to bring it in.
Oh,
I had that.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
link. I had a video link to that. But I could ask for a prompt for a green screen something or other. Probably pretty hit and miss because there's probably a limited supply of those on
Imagine.
YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. But one could make it for oneself and then call it up.
Yes. Be able to do with AI is say, hey, create a scene from ancient Rome and create a non-player character that's a shopkeeper and a vineyard owner and blah blah blah, and it brings the entire thing to life. So what we actually did implement in this version, I haven't played with it yet, but I'm excited to do so, is you can now create content in the editor and have it connected to the AI so that when you prompt the AI, say, I need this or do this, then the AI will actually interface with that content, and what you've built, it'll bring it into action within a scene. So we're starting to move into this place where we can start simulating through the use of AI different interactive scenarios.
What is the engine you're using? Is it ChatGPT or?
We use multiple engines. If you go, when you're in the bot builder, you go to ChatGPT and you'll see a whole string of OpenAI models that you can use. If you go into Llama, you'll see a whole list of Llama models you can use. We're looking at other options too, but primarily we're supporting Llama and OpenAI right now. Multiple
So
models within those.
the list of things that it can do in this new iteration is obviously generate
Mind-blowing.
models through, if you
I mean-
have the Meshy AI account linked. It won't just do it for fun. But you can create images, do the videos, bring in models that are native already built into Engage. What else? What am I missing, Chris? What else is coming? With
Yeah,
this?
oh my gosh, so much. Search the web, create sticky notes, role playing, etc. Let's do this. Let me ask him. Create a sticky note of 5 interesting facts that we might not know about forest meadows.
Ooh, great.
I mean, that you could actually go in that house and it has a structure for you to continue building inside of it is pretty amazing.
I've
Yeah,
created a sticky
yeah.
note
Wow.
with interesting facts about forest meadows. Here are the highlights. 1. Forest meadows provide vital habitats for wildlife, supporting a diverse range of plants and animals.
That's wonderful.
2. They act as natural water filters, improving water quality by trapping pollutants and sediments. 3. Meadow ecosystems can help reduce the risk of wildfires by maintaining lower vegetation
Cool, I'll
levels.
go ahead and cancel him there. Let's do this. I would like you to role play as a teacher, and I want you to give us a verbal test about forest meadows. And please, when we give you an answer, let us know if we're right and wrong, and talk about our answer with us.
All right, Let's get started with the verbal test on forest meadows. I'll ask you a question, and you can respond when you're ready. Question 1. What is one of the primary benefits of forest meadows for wildlife? Take your time to think about it, and when you're ready, share your answer.
I should have had him do multiple choice. Food?
That's a great answer. Food is indeed one of the primary benefits of forest meadows for wildlife. The diverse variety of plants and flowers found in meadows provide essential nutrition for many animals, including herbivores and the insects that pollinate them. Question 2. Can you name one way that forest meadows help improve water quality?
Ooh.
Forest meadows act as a filter for water.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely correct. Forest meadows do act as natural water filters.
But you can have them set it up to do multiple choice questions and all these things. And keep in mind, once we get it to a place where we can spit out those reports and stuff too, you could have students go in, take an entire exam with AI, and have all of that spit out for the educators.
Awesome.
Wow.
Wow, like really wow.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, so I would like to know from everybody who's all the things you've witnessed here, how would you use this? What is it inspired? What are you thinking about all of this?
Oh, wow.
Steph, your brains are exploding, right?
Like if
For
you
once, I'm
really,
speechless.
if you have people who are not familiar with VR and you want to explain them how you can use it in the way to educate, kids, adults, whoever, this is one of the best ways. Like really.
Excellent. Yeah, it is. Bobby, meta coach, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about, what I do in cognitive behavioral therapy. My mind is exploding with ideas right now of how I could use this. I'm looking at these 3D models, and would I be able to replicate, I don't know, some kind of behavioral type things? Like if I could show a person that was looking depressed, and then seeing that model kind of progress through emotions, where it's depressed right now it's realization, and then it goes into like a happy mood. Could I have a robot or a model just progress through that in a physical sense, that as I was talking, it said, here's this person now dealing with this turmoil and trauma, but now they're coming to the realization that now they have a solution, and now over here they're applying the solution. And to be able to graphically display something like that is one of the things I'm thinking.
Or it could be used with the, oh yay, we brought in some rain. My favorite thing. If you can work with it to have it be interactive with the attendees, you can have them describe the model of what they're feeling like. I see that as being a great idea.
I like that idea. Thanks, Laurel. Now you helped me get my thoughts together.
Always. Kavar, how would you use this? I mean, what are your thoughts on it too?
I mean, clearly things like history, right? Bringing people to a particular topic, language, working through different languages and comparison learning. And
we did a program with we had 260 students in Latvia, and so I found that there was a language model that had a Latvian accent, and I had it speaking both English and Latvian, the language of there, and everybody said they loved the accent. They said it sounds just like one of us. I love that. That's brilliant.
Cool.
Dr. Murray, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, and I don't know if this can work yet, so I'm thinking like pairing, maybe there's a short video, like observational of a classroom, say elementary school, and I could have the AI person prompt my pre-service student to identify kind of what's going on in there, and so it sort of feels like a low stakes, high, or low floor, high ceiling way of helping them with that, where like the teacher's not in the room. If I could make that work, that would be excellent.
Darla? Okay, Steph, or
I-
whoever.
If
Oh,
you're,
go
if
ahead.
you know what you're gonna, well, I'm thinking from a world builder's point of view. We were playing with Tinker Toys up until now, compared to this, and
What?
in the
I'm like,
interim,
I'm in a
when we
class.
weren't in, yeah, in the interim, we weren't since Altspace. We graduated from those, but we were then in a, where we had to literally know how to apply the texture and how to make the mesh and how to put the mesh on a shape and all these individual things that we had to know before we could world build. This allows someone to stand in the world and ask for what they want until they get exactly what they had in mind. And this is going to be the way world building is going to be, for the most part, I think, going forward. Once it's a little bit more, exacting, and it's obviously on its way, though. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in the beginning of AI in terms of generative images, anyway.
What, you mean like last week? I mean, it's so
Yeah.
fast, right?
No. I'm sorry, Darla. It's your turn next.
Well, ideally, like if it was really nuanced socially, it would be really cool to use it to teach teenagers like how to get over their social anxiety or like appropriate ways to communicate and things like that. So I'm thinking about it sort of in the same way meta coaches, but from a different angle.
Mm-hmm. No kidding.
Anyone else? Did we miss anybody? Everybody? We got everybody? I love it. I love it. I love our educators in VR community. We all come
Yeah.
at things from a different perspective, which adds to the wealth and diversity of knowledge and experiences, as well as lessons learned of how we can take this forward. And so thank you. I really appreciate it. Anything else to dazzle us with, Chris?
Let's. Well, I'm curious. Maybe we could leave on this fun note. I was just sitting here thinking, it's almost like you could create a story out of what we've created here so far. Let's have Archimedes here. Let's see if he can whip up a story for us by taking a look at this scene. If you guys all want to gather together, maybe right out here in this area, so we can capture all of you in this scene. Let's get a picture of this too, by the way. This is super cool. Okay, just took a picture there. Let's get another one.
Can he make another AI agent to interact with?
That's on our roadmap where you can they can start creating all kinds of NPCs on demand. Right now, I would just have to. Then literally, if you use our AI builder, Laurel can attest. It takes like 10 minutes to build an embodied AI. It's super
most.
easy. And then those, I have a whole ton of them stored in my account, so I can just pull them in, multiple AIs, and place them all around this space.
Oh
Wow.
All right, here we go. Let's please analyze the scene that I am looking at. We are all in the metaverse here together in this beautiful scene. Can you please create an awesome story and tell us the story about what you're looking at?
And that's what you're looking at, or what he's looking at. What you're looking
What
at.
I'm looking at, but he knows that what I'm looking at is also what he's looking at. So let's see what he has
Gotcha.
to say. It's the fun thing about this. I never know what to expect.
It's the joy of all of it.
So it can look like it's actually looking and thinking.
In a vibrant corner of the metaverse, beneath towering ancient trees that stretch their limbs toward the sky, a whimsical gathering took place. Users, avatars transformed into their most colorful personas, came together in front of an enchanting gingerbread house, its icing glistening as if kissed by the morning sun. The air was sweet, perfumed with the scent of wildflowers blooming at their feet. A sense of magic enveloped the scene, underscored by the verdant grass swaying gently in the breeze. Nearby, a mechanical figure, a gleaming robot, added an intriguing contrast to the natural beauty, its presence sparking curiosity and conversation among the crowd. A friendly dragon, emerald in color, coiled gracefully around a nearby stone, its eyes sparkling with mischief. It watched the antics of those gathered, flicking its tail playfully as users boasted about their latest quests and victories in the metaverse. Laughter echoed through the trees, and engaging stories intertwined like the branches above. A carriage drawn by a majestic digital horse stood ready, inviting adventurers for a ride through the lush landscape. It was here that stories began to take flight. A young avatar, dressed as a whimsical wizard, stood next to the dragon, regaling the crowd with tales of a mystical journey through pixelated forests and battles against shadowy foes. With a flick of his wand, he conjured images in the air, a shimmering portal.
So,
that
Chris,
hinted
can
at
we
countless
preserve this or
adventures
get
waiting
access
just
to the
beyond
story?
horizon. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted as the giant robot. A
But
gentle
if we
guardian
were doing a
with
spatial
enchanted
recording of
relics
this,
raised a hand,
we could
signaling for
recreate
attention.
this and
Adventure
listen to this again
boomed in a kind
with
tone.
all the
The portal
content.
awaits. Who amongst you
But
wishes
can
to
we?
embark
So
on
can
a
we
quest for
ask
the lost gems
to
of
put that onto a
imagination?
sticky note? That's probably
Excitement
too
rippled
much.
through the crowd, and avatars
That would
began
be a
to step
lot,
forward,
yeah.
forming
Yeah.
teams based on their unique skills. Strategists, warriors, and healers teamed up. Their
I love the
avatars
music
glowing with
behind it
determination.
even.
Yeah,
made
I
plans,
was noticing that
The air
too.
buzzed with
Very
the thrill of
whimsical and
possibility,
matches.
where friendship
Perfect.
and teamwork would lead them toward their dreams. Together, they took their first steps toward the swirling portal, leaving behind the charm of the gingerbread house and the gentle laughter of their new friends. The scene shimmered with promise, a reminder that in this metaverse, magic wasn't just a fantasy, it was a shared experience waiting to be crafted by each one of them. What an exciting adventure awaits. What would you like to add or explore further in this story?
Wow.
Gee.
And there we go.
That
How
is-
cool is that?
That is amazing. Yay!
Yeah.
I love that. That is incredible.
Magenta laughter, though. That was interesting.
Wow.
The color of
So here we
laughter.
are. We had no idea. We had no idea what we were doing today, and look at what we just created. How fun!
Chris, thank you so much because you have opened up our hearts and minds to something that is, it's not just the future, it's today. You have taken us to new heights with all of this. And I'm so excited about where it's going and you know, what's coming up with all of it. And I also want to remind everyone, your feedback is really important. So if we're working with any of these things, please let us know. I'll pass it on to Chris and the team because we're all part of making this better. So, you know, Darla asked about how do we improve things? That's how we improve it. So please let us know so we can pass on that information. So Chris is going to collect the feedback right there in the wheelbarrow. And
Yeah. Here you go. Feedback here, guys. Thank you.
just dump it
Coach.
right in
Thank
there.
you.
There you
dump it
go.
right in.
Toss it in the wheelbarrow. Thank
Here,
you.
here. And this is we're just skimming the surface of what's possible.
Skimming the surface.
And what is we have been talking about VR being able to unleash our imagination. But as Steph mentioned, it's been stymied because you have to have the knowledge. You have to have the skill set. You have to know how Unity works. You have to know how to this. You have to upload. You have to jump through hoops. We're getting to that point where we can instantly manifest our imagination.
Yes.
And as teachers, this is so exciting because it not only does it give us a wealth of tools to work with, but it allows us to do my favorite thing, which is let the students teach. They teach themselves and teach each other. And when they do that, their learning amplifies and grows. And that is one of the greatest gifts that we can give to teachers is that ability. Yay. Chris, any final words on this amazing thing we've done
I'm
here?
just so happy because I remember, 10 years ago, I was so envious of developers. Like, VR was such a passive experience. You were reliant on others to be able to access content. And then there came a day where, now we've got this amazing store like Sketchfab that's just taking root. And now we've got all of these places we can go to obtain assets to help build out our imagination. And now we're entering this new phase of being able to think it, speak it, and bring it into existence. How far we've come. And this is as bad as it gets right here, and the future looks incredible. I cannot wait to see where all of this goes.
And we won't have to dust
Mind-blowing.
it. That's even
Won't
better.
have to dust it.
All right, we're going to hang here for just a few minutes to answer any questions and that you may have with Chris and I, and then we have our I just want to remind everyone we have our creative writing event is coming up next, and boy, we're going to have fun. We're going to be using this. Get ready. And we're also going to be, we have our Calm Connections and Recharge with Rachel D is in VR chat later today. And Wednesday is our XR News, of which Chris is one of our hosts in our XR News show. We're doing our summer party, and we're going to have some great fun. And hopefully we're going to bring out the AI so people can play at least later on in the events for tomorrow. So
well, we'll have to
ready.
create a host, a specific host, build a specific host for the event.
We need
a
party. We need a party host.
Oh dear.
That would be Chris. You want to do that for tomorrow? Do you want to create the party host for us?
There you go. Is that event tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. It's our last XR News of the
I'll be on my way to a ghost town tomorrow.
Okay.
A real one?
Well, it's tomorrow. We're going to have fun with it. All right. The recording is going to stop here. You'll be able to find the recording on our Educators in VR YouTube channel. And I want to thank you to all of our team that helped make this all work together. Thank you, everyone.